With its seemingly long list of benefits, which includes boosting mood, alleviating pain, promoting healthy sleep and healthy digestion, improving skin conditions, and so many more, it's no wonder people are turning to essential oils to support their health and well-being. The popularity of these wonder-working oils is stirring interest in learning how to extract them for personal use or for business. Welcome to Extraction Essentials, where you'll learn and discover how to create a formula using quality engineered products. Hosted by Tony Frischknecht, this podcast is all about the process of extraction tools and the equipment that surrounds the extraction lab or facility. Create an income while enjoying the many benefits and uses of essential oils by tuning in to Extraction Essentials.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Extraction Essentials. I'm your host, Tony Frischknecht, and I've got an exciting show for you guys today. We are going to give you guys some formulation information. And what I mean by that is some of the stuff that we've created with the Little Buddy and some of the stuff we're working on, some of the future stuff we're working on. We're actually going to break some of that down. And I want to talk with Gary Ross, CEO of Essential Extractions first. And Gary, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Tony. Doing great. It's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for being on with us. I know
love it.
It's busy right now in the industry. We're rocking and rolling, and so I appreciate the time you have to spend with us.
Oh, you bet. You bet. I wouldn't miss it, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, so right now, it is just really lightning fast for us. You know, the Little Buddy is really taken off. We're seeing a lot of interest that's being generated. The guys, the team here, a couple of them you're going to meet today or see again today, talk to today. They are just outstanding. And, you know, it's all about the plan. It's all about the product, and it's all about the people. And we've got things lined up that's just really, really going well for us. So what we're not big scale, large scale extraction. We just don't go there. You know, we see a lot of folks that are playing in that neck of the woods. They've got the large scale, they got the 7-liter, the 10-liter, the 20-liter, the 40-liter machines. That's not us. What we've chosen to do is become specialists. And so we've narrowed our focus into the boutique, into the small, the precise, and the accurate transaction, filtration, and infusion. And you see all kinds of applications that are just bubbling up, all the way from testing for folks wanting to test their material before they commit it to large batch runs, all the way down to research and development runs on new products and new formulations. And so that's what we want to talk about a little bit today, is some of the new formulations that we have put together by using the Little Buddy and how efficient and how effective that really is. So I think you're going to get really excited about this. And also, just one thing I really want to keep in mind when it comes down to the Little Buddy, just how super clean an operation this is. It is clean, like nobody's business. And it's very safe. We call it the 3S, safe, right? And so it's just a lot of fun. We're having a ball with it. And without further ado, let me have these guys tell you what they're working on.
Guys, I'm going to bring David and Nick on here in a second, but really this is really exciting. And the exciting part about this is, guys, we don't know everything we're going to be extracting right now. We're actually building this as we go. And we know we have some great formulations that we've figured out, but we're going to be showing you some of this stuff for the first time. And we're all seeing it together. And I can't explain how exciting that is for me. And I hope you guys, listeners, and the guys viewing out there really understand, this is R&D as its finest. You're going to see us breaking this stuff down, and bring guys like David and Nick in. David, Nick, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you, Tony?
Doing awesome. So Nick, you've spent a lot of time, you and David, creating some of these formulations. And people that are new to the show, if you want to go back a few episodes, you can see kind of the stuff we're building on, and that'll give you a better idea. So one of the big ones right now that you've kind of uncovered is how much lavender is actually being used in our society right now. And you guys have gone through some of the information to really see what it takes to extract lavender. I mean, it's super popular. we've got these diffusers out there. They've got the plug-in ones. They've got the ones that have the little scents that come off the top. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in the essential oils world, and this is just, one application that it's being used for. So Nick, lavender, let's talk about that.
Totally. Yeah, lavender, it's definitely one of the most popular essential oils out there. Everyone loves it, and it goes into many, many different products. And then so what we found is actually that most lavender out there is steam distilled, whereas ours is CO2 extracted. And there's a lot of scientific research on that and the differences, and it shows that the CO2 extracted lavender is actually quite a bit more potent than the steam distilled lavender essential oil, and it actually retains more of the aromas and the compounds that the plant itself has. So like it'll smell more like just going up and smelling a sprig of lavender, as opposed to your typical steam distilled essential oil.
Okay. And what's the big difference, David, with CO2 versus steam distillation? Why are we getting a better quality there?
Sure. CO2 is just a pure solvent, pure way to extract. It's actually not a solvent. It's a pure way to strip the oils from the botanical mass. And other methods, such as steam, as Nick was talking about, it also strips a lot of other unwanted parts of the plant, if you will, and so those have to be taken out. Some people try to further refine with other solvents, in which case it just takes you further and further away from a pure product, where our system utilizes pure CO2 to extract the purest possible essential oil, and it just comes out of the machine ready to go into a product.
Awesome. Well, guys, we're going to touch on a few of these items today, so that you guys kind of get an idea of what we're talking about. And then what we're hoping for, in order to bring you guys some better information. That's the whole goal of our channel here. We're trying to give you guys this information. Let us know what you guys want. If you guys want to hear more about lavender, that's what we want to hear. We're also going to share a few things on hops. And then the next one will be sanitizer. So we're going to touch on a few of these. And as we hear from you guys, we're going to create a deeper dive on what you want to hear about it, because we can show you how to extract this. That's not the hard part. The hard part is how we can take and show you how to do your own R&D, how to create an income out of this. That is truly our goal here. That's why we've got Gary on. We've got these two smart guys, David and Nick, with us today. So just so you know, I don't want to make this, super complicated. This is going to be really easy, but you're going to learn some stuff at the same time. So I hope you guys join us for the rest of the episode. Anyway, okay, let's go back to this. Okay. Lavender, why is it so used across, I think it's pretty much across the world right now. What's the big thing with lavender?
Yeah, totally. So I mean, the nice thing about lavender is not only just the smell, but also it has many different uses. So it's actually it's antibacterial, and it's also relaxing. So it has a lot of different both medical, and then also people feel it has spiritual benefits as well. So it gaps a very wide bridge of different uses there. So I think that's why it's so popular.
Yeah, and we seem to retain some pretty nice yields from the statistics and the testing that you guys have done. So that makes it even better, right? So if we were to break it down, somebody that is extracting essential oils as a business, is this a profitable way to do it?
Yes, it is. You can essentially cut your cost in half by producing your own with our system. Most lavender is available out there on the market from it ranges. It's available from 50 cents a milliliter all the way up to $3 a milliliter.
Oh,
so But with our system, what we've calculated and we found is we have an average yield of 3.8%, and it comes down to a cost per milliliter of around 25 cents. So that's really half the cost savings that you can find.
Now, this is pure, right? We're talking 100% lavender.
That is correct.
Okay, so for you guys out there listening, we're extracting 100%. So what would happen if you were to use 100% lavender in a machine or a diffuser? Is that how it's used, or do we use something else to thin it out, or how does that work?
Yeah, well, lavender, while it's one of the safest, it is one of the most aromatic essential oils. And so it's typically infused with other ingredients. So about 0.27 milliliters to 10 milliliters lavender oil is about to carrier oil is all you need. And so it really goes a long ways to giving you a viable topical solution or an essential oil that can be used in a diffuser, which those are typically mixed with a type of a glycol or a PEG.
Yeah, and I believe we call them carrier oils, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So for you guys, when we're talking small levels that we're extracting our yields at the end, this is 100% pure. So you as the user are going to be able to reduce this like anything else is pure. We made a lavender oil that basically had 3% lavender and 97% carrier oil. And that's how it was created. So even though it may seem like a small amount, if you're looking at anything in our world that's concentrated, right, it takes a very small amount and you don't have to use a lot of it. So that's the beauty about extraction. Hey everyone, sorry that's all we have time for today, but please come join us at Extraction Essentials again on next week's episode when we just break down hops and how that works. So see you guys there. Thanks for listening.
You have just listened to another informative episode of Extraction Essentials with Tony Frischknecht. We invite you to come back next time as we strive to provide useful knowledge and tools every week to help you on your extraction business. You can also visit extractionessentials.com for additional resources and to know more about working with Tony. See you again next time.